Hey, welcome to my home. I don't know where I'd be without this forest. In fact, this ecosystem here was almost wiped out by the humans. And Rachel, wait, you're telling me you don't know Rachel Carson? We need to fix that immediately. Rachel Carson was born on May 27th, 1907, and developed a love of nature and literature from an early age on a homestead of humble beginnings in Springdale, Pennsylvania. She would go on to graduate from Johns Hopkins University and with a master's degree in zoology. Carson began her career as a science writer before being promoted full-time by the U.S. Bureau of Fisheries as an aquatic biologist in 1936, only the second woman ever to be employed by the agency. She would go on to become the editor-in-chief of all publications of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services. During this time, Carson began publishing books about the sea, most notably The Sea Around Us in 1951, a 39-week bestseller for which she won national awards and recognition that allowed her to concentrate on writing. When she moved to Silent Spring, Maryland in 1957, Carson was inspired to write a book about the harmful effects of chemical pesticides like DDT on ecosystems and human life. The book Silent Spring, published in September 1962, became the catalyst for the environmentalist movement and called out the chemical industry for misinformation and public officials for not doing the proper research into the chemicals of common pesticides. She was immediately labeled as hysterical, fear-mongering, and even a communist by her opponents, but her arguments gained traction. President John F. Kennedy's Science Advisory Committee would publicly validate her claims, and although Carson died in 1964, shortly after the publication of Silent Spring, her achievements continued to outlive her. The use of DDT in agriculture was banned in 1972, and she was posthumously awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 1980. Carson's work advocated for the protection of the environment and inspired further environmental regulation were previously overlooked. And that's why she is important to us today.